once I was in a really abusive relationship, and now looking back with more clarity, I felt so stifled in those times, right? That like I felt unable to tap into my gifts, or it felt like it was almost criminalized to do so, right? To express yourself, to write a song, to sing a song. Like in that context or in that space is like I couldn't. And then there's that block where like nothing comes out. No matter how much you try to push or coerce, like it just, there's nothing there. There's nothing inspiring. There's nothing that like gives you that hope of like, that makes you want to sing. And it's tough to be in those spaces, moreover, like to survive those spaces. When I left that relationship, it was like, you know, you turn on the hose and like all the muck comes out. It's like all this stuff because it had been gummed up for so long. So like, it was like this weird like breaking of a levee where it's all of it just came pouring out, just songs on songs on songs, where suddenly feeling free of all of that pressure or all of that that overbearingness, feeling the weight being gone and feeling access to the superpowers again. It's like electric, you know? And then it's like all those thoughts are so clear and so clean and so focused. Lyrics for Bluebird.
Oh, right there. Did you make any chart? No.
No, that'd be more of a game thing.
Gave a list.
No.
I bet there's not one.
He probably hasn't made one because we actually haven't touched the song in rehearsal either.
Oh, okay.
So I try to find a way to kind of meet the two versions that like it still honors the original, but takes some arrangement cues from what Scott did.
Yes.
But still, like, obviously I'm not going to try to do Andre's rap. Like that's his special sauce. That is his, you know, and I won't even attempt to step in that space. So some of the sections I kept. So I kept the We Need Freedom. And then also like, so I kept the same build up. So we'll do that drums. Guitar, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. But we do 3 of these in a row. It goes freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. I said freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. We run and fly away. We run and fly away. I say freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. We run and fly away. We run and fly away. And they hit that break. And then basically just kind of jumping into the groove where we go, we need freedom. Freedom. So all that space. Da, 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 say freedom. Last time, say freedom. And that will end the phrase, that section. Freedom, find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. We run and fly away. We run and fly away. I say freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the Bluebird sang. We run and fly away. We run and fly away. Si se puede, si se puede, si se puede, si se puede, go. Si se puede, 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 We gon' fly away.
That's what the bluebird said.
We run, yeah.
Fly away.
We run and fly away. I say freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the bluebirds say. We run and fly away. We run and fly away. And so then we say our good nights, and then they'll play, and they'll hit the dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the new finale of the show.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We run and fly.
Yeah.
We run and fly away. Bye. This will make more sense
With the band, yeah.
Right, but you kind of get where the sections.
Yeah, nothing really changes. No new parts.
Yeah, no new notes, no new like curveballs. It's just a matter of like the groove and the structure has changed slightly. Like I said, I'm trying to honor both because like Scott cut the big finish and the Si Se Puedes and all that kind of stuff, but I love the sing along. I love the change up in the vibe. I love.
I do like this part though from the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also exactly. So instead of it being like this big like solo, it becomes kind of back and forth. So we need freedom. I'm searching for freedom. You know,
That's
that's,
cool.
yeah.
I don't know.
And so we could also then stack those harmonies in different ways to build to something a little more.
Just kidding, I don't do that.
Okay.
It's too much.
Come on, high notes.
I don't have it anymore right now.
I know.
Hydrate, babies,
That's
hydrate.
what hydrating is. I am tired in my vocal cords.
Yeah,
Cool, I
there's
like
room
it.
to play with that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and getting you on board first so then the band can kind of follow. Because like the chords shouldn't really change much.
No.
Will you pull up the chords just to test my theory to see if maybe Scott like snuck anything funny in there?
Oh, in the actual song?
Yeah, just in case like,
The
'cause, like I said in my head, I'm like,
remix?
oh, this should
Yeah,
work,
I think so.
but it's still just in theory.
In the remix? You want to hear that one?
No, I just wanted to hear
Chords.
like
Oh,
the
just the
actual
chords.
chords.
From marching band and stuff.
What do we have the?
There's not a chart
There's not.
for the new one.
No, I don't mean for the new one, just for the old one, because it should be the same chords. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, so we got B flat minor.
Wow. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebirds say. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebirds say. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebirds say.
Is this here?
That works so well, yeah. I say freedom, yeah. So what if we do stack it, and it's like solo, one of you, and then the other, so that it becomes a stacked three-part thing.
On this part.
At the very beginning, yeah. So each pass, yeah, a new voice.
So
Oh,
yeah.
not this. Not
No.
this.
No, right up here, yeah.
Okay, say that one more time for me.
So he's gonna start here, and then one of us.
Add
and
one,
of
and then
us.
add the other.
It makes sense if it's you to go second.
Okay.
Since I'm singing up. Right? Are you singing
Yeah.
mid?
I don't know. Let's try it. We can
I don't know.
Let's figure it out, yeah.
Okay. I know I'm singing an octave above you, but I could also sing it up.
I say freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebirds say. Freedom, find anybody? That's what the bluebirds say. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebirds say.
I could sing it up that high. Do you want it up there? Or no?
How have you been doing it?
An octave above? Because then when we come back in down here when he's not there, I'm just singing melody.
Sure. Is there another part you want to put in? No? Oh. So that's not this. It is the same.
that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang.
That's such a cool line.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Takes a vow.
Okay, do you want to try this? I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but so you,
Yeah.
and then me, and then you,
Let's try it.
just for this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the bluebird sang.
Okay. Freedom, find a way. That's your part. Potentially.
Find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang.
I can do that.
What do you think?
At least for the intro, I think it's great. Because you make a really salient point as far as just like when we get to the end, we need someone to be on the melody.
Yeah.
So maybe just for this intro bit,
Sure.
you sing this
What are
other
those
line,
notes?
just a fat, they had a nice fat 3 part, you
It's
know, harmony.
F's and E flats. So it's just 2.
Find a way. That's what the bluebird sang.
You want to do it? No,
Booba, booba. It's like a jazz drum solo.
Okay.
So aesthetic. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way, that's what the bluebird sang. Can we try it in a different order?
Yeah.
Can we go me, Krista, and then add the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll need my note probably. Start.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, we'll find a way. That's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebird sang. Freedom, find a way. That's what the bluebird sang.
Yeah, like that.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's cool.
Because what it does, it feels like it just fills out and gets
Yeah.
larger as opposed to stacking
Yeah,
harmonies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of slick. That's slick. That's real slick.
Yeah.
Same.
Lock it in.
I'm excited that we have these, just us. Nothing against our more talented friends, but
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I just
whoa,
want
whoa.
you to know you will never live that down, having said that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The next time I'll bring our more
Talented friends.
more of our
More of our talented friends.
who are
We're
also
talented,
We're also talented, but that's how we
Uh,
get on
no.
More talented.
They're more talented friends.
More talented friends. Not more talented friends.
Right. Right.
We know, but also.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're very talented. You are also very
Thank
talented.
you.
I'll go get my more talented friends. To you.
Love
To
it.
you. To you.
To you.
To you. To you.
Too funny.
Oh. Fuck! Is there anything else you want to touch on this one, or we feeling good? It's really just a matter of just arrangement, and it's all there in the lyrics.
I do have a question.
What's your question?
We're not using tracks for any of this kind of stuff. So is there gonna be
Yeah, just listen to that part.
In
from the
which?
remix, the live,
The drums.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I do
We haven't addressed
the
how.
yeah. Okay.
It's just about how we
Can
bring,
I play the drums?
like you bring the taiko drums.
Yeah. Yes. Can we play some taiko drums? Does anyone
Do you have taiko drums?
I don't. Do you know of any? Does Girls
I
Rock
don't
have
know.
any?
Maybe, I don't know. What do they look like?
They're big. They stand up on big wooden things and use big wooden.
Yes.
Oh no, I
Poles.
don't.
Whack, 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 whack,
Wow.
whack, whack.
I do have.
Some toms.
It's not in the same key, which is sad. I just got a tongue drum.
Nice.
It's like a little steel.
Yeah.
That's fun.
hand drum.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's not in the same keys.
Not to say that, like,
Which is in our like.
well, I think it's really cool, like, because Scott lays back.
Yeah.
Freedom.
He's probably already got. a plan
But
for
there could be,
this.
or it's worth at least figuring out, or maybe he'll do it on the toms instead of doing it just at 4 on the floor.
Yeah.
He might.
If not, we should encourage. I feel like I have mixed emotions about this song when I first heard it, both in its original form and the remix form. It's a very beautiful song in the way that it's made, but it's also very heartbreaking considering the times that we're living in and the oppression that people are feeling. And so
Still.
we live in a very, wow. We just live in a really like sad, hard time where people are like crying out for freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I first heard it, I think I was driving, listening to all of Abraham, and I think there was a like, just listen musically, because a lot of times when I'm hearing new songs, I know I should listen to the lyrics, but that to me is like an afterthought, and I think with that one, there was a little bit more of a reason to have the lyrics be an afterthought, for what you're displaying now, like, it does pull at you a little bit, and you have to be ready to receive those emotions, and driving is not a good place to do that.
That's true. You gotta pull over to maybe listen to this song.
Yeah,
It's a lot, but it's important.
it's very important.
I feel like we have some really beautiful harmonies, and I feel that we just do a nice job of uplifting each other and yourself within this piece of music in a way that it's like, it blends just really nicely. It's just really fun. It's powerful.
Yes,
It's a really powerful song.
it is a really powerful song. Yeah, I agree with all of that. Musically, with all of the different layers of instruments and the overlapping and the build of the bow, it's just, how can you not like that part?
Yeah, the stacking of all of the parts. For sure. It's an explosion of sound. It also feels hopeful, and I think people need to feel hope. Especially in times like these. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Always.